So I think we can all agree that there has been a lot of controversial things that have happened recently on Twitch, and I'm not here to talk about them directly. As you probably have noticed, I have been ignoring and not making videos about a lot of the recent bans that have happened on Twitch because I don't think that it's good for my channel going forward. And as a matter of fact, I don't really think it's good for a lot of people to really acknowledge this. And I've even noticed some big YouTubers, one being Mudahai himself, is that he's actually going away from starting to talk about controversial topics as well. Like he recently mentioned about the way that Twitch is going. And even then in that video, he talked about how he doesn't want to, talk about certain topics anymore because he doesn't think that it's good for his channel going forward, and he thinks it's just the best for him to actually completely avoid these topics. I'm not going to be talking about these directly itself and acknowledging, I will be acknowledging these controversies as the video goes on, but I'm not going to be talking about them directly. But what I want to be talking about is more or less the effect that these controversies might actually be having on the platform itself. And that is due to this streamer right here, Devin Nash, who's actually a former CEO of an esports team, which is now actually folded as well. It ran for about, I think it was 13 years that the esports ran for, is that he made a massive tweet about how he thinks that Twitch is actually on the verge of an adpocalypse. If you want to go ahead yourself and read his whole entire tweet, you can, but I'm not going to read it out here on stream on this video, because it is a massive tweet, and me reading this out, it would take up pretty much this whole entire video. What he's saying is that he thinks that Twitch is on the verge of an adpocalypse due to a lot of the controversial topics that have been talked about recently on Twitch. And this is pretty much as coming just shortly off the Asmongold and Frogan bans, which is the ones that are more or less kind of been putting this adpocalypse and this theory into full effect. And this isn't the first time that he's actually talked about this as well, is that he mentioned when Asmongold first got banned, that he urges streamers to avoid talking about these hot takes after the whole entire Asmongold backlash. And once again, he did make a huge tweet about that as well. So if you want to go ahead and pause the video and read that, or go onto his Twitter and read that as well. Like I said, these are huge, pretty much essays of him talking about it. And I think that his theory of the fact that Twitch might be on the verge of an adpocalypse isn't that far off. And he uses a comparison to YouTube's adpocalypse that they had back in 2017. So if you're too young, or you weren't on YouTube as much back then, or you don't really know too much about what happened back during the adpocalypse in 2017, basically what happened is that a whole load of, I don't know if it was YouTubers who noticed it first, or if it was the YouTube themselves, or if it was the companies themselves, but a lot of people, advertisers, started to notice that their advertisements were starting to be played and started to be put onto a lot of controversial and extremist content. And obviously, when it comes to a lot of controversial topics, advertisers want to stay away from that as much as possible. Now, it's obviously not their fault for the fact that, their ads are getting played on, these certain videos. And if an ad gets played on the video, I don't really necessarily think that, you should be putting, because this certain ad is getting played on this video, that means that this advertisement agrees with what this person is saying 100%. No, I think that's absolutely stupid. But obviously, from a business perspective, you have to take every single precaution, because a lot of people are going to believe that. So if an ad gets played on a video, then all of a sudden the video is some extremist or very, very controversial topic, and you yourself as a company wants to stay away from those controversial topics, then you have every right to pull out of advertising on that platform altogether. And that's what happened in 2017, where a whole load of advertisers witnessed that their platform, their advertisements were getting placed onto very controversial and extremist content, and they didn't want that. And because of this, the whole entire YouTube fell into this adpocalypse where they were almost scouring for advertisements on their platform. And that to me, and that to Devin as well, also almost seems like what this actually might happen towards Twitch. And you know what? I think that he's actually right. And I think that this isn't actually far off. I think that the way that Twitch has been going when it comes to them playing these controversial topics, and that's why myself, like I said, I have started to stray away from when it comes to talking about this stuff. I originally did make a video about Asmongold when he originally got banned, but I deleted that because I think that, you know what, no matter what opinion I come out with it, it's definitely not going to be for the best of my interest. And I think that talking about it directly is not going to be like a great thing for me going forward. But I definitely think that Twitch themselves, whether they agree or disagree with what these people are saying on their platform, I think that getting rid of every single controversial topic, especially when it comes to stuff as political as what the reasons for like Asmongold and Frogan got banned for, I definitely think that it is in Twitch's best interest going forward to actually just get rid of all these controversial topics altogether. I think it's good that they should actually probably maybe like try and reach out to a lot of these big streamers and say, hey guys, stay away from talking about this, please, or you will be banned. Or just ban people, start banning people left, right, and center. Like if they talk anything about it, no matter which way they go about talking about controversial topics, if they have very extreme opinions, no matter which opinion they have, no matter which side they're on, I definitely think that you should just get rid of them altogether. I 100% think that that's best for Twitch because advertisers will start to leave the platform. 100% they will. And I think that it doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum that someone is talking about, what side or what opinions they have, if they have any kind of extreme opinions, no matter which way about it is, whether you agree with it or not, because I'm not here to like say that you should believe in this. I'm not here to talk about, you know, whether what this person said was right or wrong. That's not what I'm here for this video. I'm just saying that if an adpocalypse is definitely on the rise and it is a big potential, I think that Devin is right, that Twitch should take action when it comes to people talking about like certain topics on their platform, because if they don't, advertisers will start to see it and they will get rid of all of their ads on their platforms. And when it comes to Twitch's ads on their platform altogether, like we know already, when it comes to like the ads on YouTube versus Twitch, I think that the way that YouTube goes about their ads these days is really good. I think that, you know, as much as we all complain about ads and no one really likes ads being in front of their face, you have to admit that the way that YouTube plays their ads and the way that YouTube does their ads, I think that it is probably the most user-friendly that like any website or any platform has on the whole entire internet. Like if you just go onto any other website, especially if you go on like a journalistic website as well, you get ads shoved in your face left, right, and center. And it is extremely, extremely annoying. And yes, like having an ad played before a video can be a little bit annoying, but the fact that like YouTube has skippable ads, and a lot of these ads, like, yeah, we get like some stupid ads on YouTube. I have to admit that YouTube does need to fix like a lot of the fake, like, you know, ads that they have, you know, especially those stupid games. The ones that I get a lot are those games that are clearly those games that it's like, oh, this is what the game is, but it's really not the game. I think that YouTube should maybe try and fix up what ads are actually played on their platform. But besides that, the way that ads are actually played is pretty user-friendly compared to Twitch, where you click on a stream and all of a sudden you get like 3-4 ads in a row that you can't skip whatsoever. And even then, the ads that are on Twitch, they're very bare bones compared to what YouTube has. I feel like YouTube is very targeted ads on YouTube, where Twitch is just more broad ads because they don't have as big and as many advertisements being played on their platform. And the fact that they don't have as many already, like if they allow more of these controversial topics to be talked about on their platform, an adpocalypse is definitely around the corner for Twitch. And like I said, the way their ads are already played, people don't like the way ads on Twitch work already. And then you're going to get all these advertisements start to leave your platform. I mean, it's not good whatsoever. I think that Twitch is not really heading in a very good direction. And honestly, I kind of have to agree with Devin Nash on this. I really think that an adpocalypse might be around the corner if Twitch doesn't make some changes. I honestly think it is. And I think that, you know, straying away from their platform, talking about any type of controversial topics whatsoever, whether it's small or big, they should definitely stray away from it and try to ban people and try to like get their, especially their big creators. I'm not going to name names, but you can probably guess of who it is, to like stay away from stuff like that. I definitely think that it's best for the platform going forward. But I'd definitely like to hear what you guys think about this down below. Do you think that an adpocalypse is around the corner when it comes to Twitch? How do you think about all their advertisements and stuff like that? But that's going to be for me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.